Welcome to the Doctor's Kitchen. This is the podcast recipe for the incredible conversation I had with Dr. Dan Levitin. He is a New York Times bestselling author of The Organized Mind, and his latest book, The Changing Mind, also called Successful Aging in the United States, is an incredible book. It's absolutely game-changing. I make him a really simple meal of pinto beans, tomatillo and sweet corn, all nicely presented in a corn tortilla. It's absolutely delicious. He seems to like it, and I know you will too. And make sure you listen to the whole podcast by clicking on the link below. I'm going to be cooking you a Mexican dish. Got some sweet corn, red onions, some pinto beans. We're hitting it with loads of different spices, paprika, Espizote, which is a new dried herb that I've never used before. But you were smelling it earlier, and it's got those sort of rosemary tones to it, which I think is brilliant. We're going to mix it all with some tomatillos, warm up some of these corn tortillas, and we'll serve it all up together.
Demographically speaking, there are more people over 75 on the planet than at any time in history, even not just in raw numbers because the population's growing, but as a percentage of the population. And there are more people over 75 in the UK than under 5.
Yeah, which is astonishing, that is. Wow.
And soon it'll be more people over 75 than under 16. I'm hoping to push a societal conversation about what it means to be an older adult in our culture at this time.
Yeah. Aging needs a bit of a rebrand.
I'm a grumpy old man. I don't like everything the way it is now compared to the way it used to be.
Traditionally seen as, not something you want to look forward to, something that's associated with all the medical ailments that we're all too aware of. Loneliness, loss of connection with family members and friends, loss, grief. It doesn't sound very attractive, does it, as a period of life to look forward to?
The peak age of happiness across 72 countries surveyed is 82.
A spot of whiskey occasionally helps, although it's not on the national health.
And there are a bunch of 82-year-olds who are miserable, but I'm talking about the statistical aggregate. Peak age of happiness, 82. The story is you just start losing everything and you fall down this steep precipice and nothing gets better anymore.
Yeah.
It's, as you said, it's aches and pains, it's infirmity, it's becoming incontinent. But that's not really the reality for most people who have been following healthy lifestyle practices all along, or even those who adopt them later in life. Every stage of life has something unpleasant about it. Who wants to be 13 years old again?
Yeah.
Somehow I'm becoming a squeaky voice teen.
I'm a boomer, and so people have accused me of being boomer-centric, and you boomers, you just want to lengthen your own lives because you think you're more important than the rest of us.
Okay, boomer.
Do you think that's born out of a narcissistic endeavor by us humans just trying to, capture everything and live the longest life? Or do you think actually there is some altruism in that endeavor?
I'm just a simple country neuroscientist. I mean, this is a question for a philosopher, I suppose. So the philosophical question really becomes, is aging a normal state, or is it effectively an evolutionary accident?
Yes.
And so the fact that we die from a variety of things, is that just because evolution hasn't had enough time to act on it?
We'll get you to try this. The suspense.
I really like this. This is the kind of thing that I look for at home.
Oh, good.
And it's hard to find.
Thank you so much for watching this video. There's so many others for you to enjoy right here. Check out thedoctorskitchen.com, sign up to the newsletter where I give science-based recipes every single week. There's a podcast, there's 2 books, there's loads more content on social media, doctors_kitchen, and I hope to see you there.